Yo, what's up guys, J-Dog here, bringing you guys another video, and today what I wanted to talk about is actually a topic that was popular a few weeks ago, and it was basically a controversial thing going around the esports community, and people really wanted CTF, Capture the Flag, to be taken out of the MLG variant rules so that it would no longer be a competitive game mode. And a lot of people wanted this to be replaced with a second hardpoint or maybe another uplink, but another respawn game mode that isn't CTF. And I know you guys may be thinking, well, CTF has been around forever. It's been around even longer than uplink and, Blitz and Ghosts and all these game modes and stuff. Hardpoint makes sense. Hardpoint was from Black Ops 2. It's really good in this game mode. Search and Destroy makes sense. And Capture the Flag, it has to be in there, right? Well, actually, there are a few things that make CTF a little bit different in this game than previous, and I'm going to run through those so you guys kind of get the picture, and we can talk about the debate later on in the video. So, the major point that a lot of people have been making is that this game has a weird spawning system in CTF. Now, normally in previous games, if you were to push an enemy's base and take control of their base around their flag, the enemy team would still be spawning around their flag, either to the side of it, behind it, in the corners, in the back corners of their base. They would be spawning there, and you would be able to spawn trap them. You would even be able, if you could set it up right, you could actually spawn trap them and set up relays so that you could get huge leads whenever you would get 4 down on their side. So this game is a little bit different. It actually doesn't allow you to do that. Every single Call of Duty ever since, COD 4 has been catered more and more to the casual player. Now, when you're playing casual public matches, the average player isn't going to enjoy being spawn trapped if the other team is better than them. So the game determines a safe spot for you to spawn in where you aren't going to be killed immediately. You're not going to be spawn trapped, but you're not too far away from the action. So what the game thinks of while you're in your respawn delay is a safe spot to put you where you're not too far from the enemies, but you're not close enough to the point where they can kill you. So instead of spawning in or around your base where you could possibly be spawn trapped, you actually tend to spawn towards the middle or sides of the map. Now, if you were playing a competitive game of CTF and you kill all 4 enemies on that team and you all push forward, you just made a huge mistake, because all 4 members of that team are going to spawn out towards the middle of the map, and you guys are going to capture each other's flags, and you're going to be in a stalemate. So if you guys watch competitive gameplays, either at tournaments or online, or if you play it yourself, you know that in this game in CTF there are a lot of standoffs. There are a lot of times where you'll have the enemy's flag and they'll have yours, and you're just kind of trying to see who can go huge and return that flag. That's pretty much the biggest point in CTF are these spawns, and especially on maps like Ascend, which again is a very controversial map. A lot of people don't like that to be in there at all. It makes a huge difference where you spawn. To go into the second part of the video here, I'm just going to talk about the debate, like either side. Now, for the side of keeping it, it's not unbeatable. The spawns in this game don't make the mode unplayable. They make them hard to deal with, and you have to be very skilled and set up in the correct ways. You have to win your gunfights. You have to pick up the cuts. You have to make sure you're watching every lane possible. So it doesn't make it super unplayable, but it definitely makes it unfavorable. Now, for the side of getting rid of it, in my personal opinion, I believe that CTF is a very fun mode. It's been around the esports community for a long time, and it seems to me that it should be kept, but in this game, as of right now, the spawns are just a little bit too much catered towards the casual player. So I think that I would have to agree with adding a second hardpoint over having CTF in there. So I would say add another hardpoint, get rid of CTF for now. If Sledgehammer Games takes notice of this and they see our community's concern and they add in a new spawn system, or they try and fix it for the specific esports playlist of CTF, then maybe I will make a follow-up video and change my opinion. But as of right now, I think that the spawns are just a little too much catered towards dying, and you never want to be rewarded for dying, especially in a competitive setting, so that's never a good thing. So yeah guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you did like the video, please leave it a like, subscribe for daily Advanced Warfare content, follow me on Twitter, be down in the description below, and this has been J-Dog. I will see you in the next one.